I Lay Tim Lambesis. He is in the band I Lay Dying. Now, I believe everybody has ditched him, but Tim Lambozo, he doesn't give a fuck. He will hire many more hitmen. He just doesn't need anybody else's help. He is an independent man. Now, when I tell you that he is in control, he's got everybody's balls in a vice grip, man. If we want to fully understand this guy's story, we got to start from way back in the beginning, like around when he was in high school. So, Tim Lambesis, he grew up in Southern California, just like every other famous person, and he was voted most like Jesus when he was attending Christian school back when he was a teenager, which definitely makes sense. I mean, look at him. Very Jesus. He started his musical career in high school while playing some bass in like a couple of bands or something. But like, bass? Really? So him and Matt Carlson, who was a drummer, formed a band, and Tim became the vocalist because I guess they found a bassist. So it looks like they were doing drums, bass, and vocals, and I have no idea where the guitar comes in. It doesn't really tell you that. And the band was called Against the Mark. And then they changed their name to Life Once Lost and went on a hiatus? What? Gets the whole band together and decides to fuck off? And I guess during that hiatus, Tim's like, I'm out. And joins Society's Finest, which is a band that has like 100,000 past members. Oh my God, it's like a laundry list. But the thing is, this band didn't have any plans to tour. And that's what Lambozo was looking for. So he's like, I guess I'm out of this shit too. Okay, a really important fact about Mr. Lambesis is that he is a bodybuilder. He's very big and stocked. And he started his own YouTube fitness channel. So definitely check that out. I'm sure he has some useful tips on there for you. Now, in 2003, Tim Lambesis was not very stacked yet. So he went back to his band. Then he made Life Once Lost. But then the band discovered that there's another band out there called A Life Once Lost. And shit, that band got pretty noticed. I mean, they were also a metalcore band. They did disband in 2013, but they still got some monthly listeners. They got like 17K. Not bad for a band that's been MIA for 9 years now. So with that band being around, they're like, all right, we're going to have to think of a better name. Something that's a little more edgy. They came up with As I Lay Dying. Honestly, I think it's a way better name. And oh my God, again, Tim Lambesis decides to go join another band called Point of Recognition with some other fellow band member that was from As I Lay Dying. And they recorded like one album with them in 2002. And then they're like, all right, I'm quitting this and going back to goddamn As I Lay Dying. Just one singular album and just out of there. Like these motherfuckers, like I have many questions here. Like why would you keep quitting your own band when you know you're just gonna fucking make it so famous? All the other bands clearly weren't doing shit. I mean, like, even if you're a part of them, they were just gonna have a leader that's like, you know what? We're not touring. We're just gonna record an album and do nothing with it. So, quick little fact about Lambesis: he was a judge for the 8th and 10th annual Independent Music Awards to support independent artists' careers. And Lambesis was arrested in 2013 after attempting to hire an undercover police officer to murder his wife. Wow. I honestly could not find any more information on that judge thing for the music awards, but literally every single thing I find on the internet just wants to say the fact that he got arrested, and we're not exactly there yet. So we rewind way back to 2003. As I Lay Dying is back up and running again, and they hired a guitarist, phillips sgrosso. So he was I guess he was a general guitarist, and they released Frail Words Collapse, which is probably one of the most edgiest albums ever. It's quite the banger, actually. Listen to the whole way through, and you'll understand. Come on, 94 Hours is probably their best song ever. 2004, they found a very defining member, Nickhippa, who became the lead guitarist. Then they go on to release
Shadows Are Security in 2005. It's got some wicked little solos. It's even more metalcore vibe and just fucking great album. I love it. Honestly, probably one of the albums that got me into metalcore. And probably the same for many other humans. And oh shit, we're getting very much closer. Anyways, somebody in the band was like, let's take our first recordings and create this lovely collage of sounds. I very much approve. And to be honest, As I Lay Dying really didn't disappoint after that. They all had some sort of angry emotion that they conveyed pretty well. They had a live album in 2009. Brings out the feels a little bit. You can hear Tim just fucking killing it on stage. So yeah, the rest of the albums, An Ocean Between Us, The Powerless Rise, Awaken 2012, and then why is there not another album for 7 years? I wonder. Okay, fine. Let's talk about it. So, here we are, 2014, where all Tim Lambozo's acts go to a halt, except for one, the crime he committed. So this guy was either sick of his wife or sick of life. So he hired a hitman. He went on to hireahitman.com and ordered one for 10,000 bitcoins or whatever it is, and placed a bounty on his wife. Yeah, he got caught for it. He actually got fucked. And he got 6 years in prison for that and was somehow released after 2 years. So that's fucking good. And what did that mean for the rest of the band? Well, that caused a lot of issues. Some people took it very personally. You can watch the whole, there's a documentary on Tim, and there's also a little 30-minute video of them kind of chatting it out. I don't know why it's posted, but it's entertaining for the most part. And hold on, I just realized, I look at the goddamn wiki page of As I Lay Dying, and it's got Ken Susi in it, man. What is he doing there? I don't remember him being there. This must be very recent, but obviously, you know, all the original band members left except for your boy Phillip, so that's cool. So I was gonna keep this short and quick, but As I Lay Dying with Lambozo screaming, Phil just making some cool riffs, and no more Nickhippa, right? We got Ken Susi instead, so he's a new lead replacement, I guess. And whoever else is in the fucking band, kudos to you. You can stand by the most #1 man on the planet. I should definitely talk about his guest appearances, specifically this one right here, the Jasta one. So in 2011, he on the Most Profound album, you know, the one with the microphone, he did literally a singular line in one song. And it's like, the whole song title is like, with a resounding voice, featuring Tim Lambesis. And this guy's only got one line. Literally 2 seconds in the song, you can hear him. And then he just fucks off. Like, is that really featuring him? Like, I swear to God, Lambesis, when they're uploading the song to TuneCore or whatever the fuck, Tim was like, there needs to be featuring Tim Lambesis. They must know that I was a part of this song. Not like this guy has enough fame already. But at the same time, we should probably bash this guy because he literally takes the whole spotlight. And Jasta and Tim Lambesis put together, like, that's not going to work well, man.
I'm gonna pimp out every bitch in Hollywood, and their acting careers for good. First pimped out Emily Blunt, she looks nice. So far, she went out at the same time twice.